Hi, hello. You know what? After all the Dead Eye debacle, the much grindier ranked format with very low rewards, which, by the way, got even more grindy now, and this one game from last night, as of the time of recording this, the one that's running in the background, yeah, I think I'm finally going to call it quits for the game. I know I'm not an amazing player, or that my content is not the most original, or anything like that. Even though I didn't expect much, I was having fun and that has been making me keep playing, but today I think it might end. I always took pride in knowing that I didn't start friendly fire or I did start insulting everyone, but last night I completely lost it to the point of starting to curse, name call, and I even punched my table. Good thing I'm not buff. I was going to cut to the part of the video that matters, around the minute 13 and a half on the game clock, but I thought I'd leave the whole thing in just so you guys can see if I was being abusive or anything like that. Anyway, keep an eye out for my carrier. I can't post the stats because it is against the terms of service of Wargaming, so I advise you to not go look for yourself. Also, I might be winking while recording this. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time, and I was actually going to say I didn't mind CVs in some instances, contrary to most people. I think it's okay to have CV in clan battles, even if it makes it more boring, because at least you know what player you get as your CV. I was going to, of course, say the opposite for ranked because you have no idea what CVs are, and because after watching CVs profiles after the match, it's very rare that I get somewhat decent skill CV on my team, and when I do, the red one seems to have better stats more times than not. But I digress. The opinion was mostly about CVs and randoms, and I was going to say I think it was okay. It is a competitive game, but randoms just randoms at the end of the day. There are usually other 10 ships CV can drop, so if you're somewhat good at just dodge and you have some AA, the CV won't bother coming after you multiple times, especially if you stay somewhat behind. Yes, I see idle CVs a lot, as well as suiciding ones. It's like every other game on either side of the teams. I even saw two grab zeppelins of the same clan that ran straight into Big Cap at start and didn't lift a single plane. They must have planned it. All of this is infuriating, but at least the players can still fight and push back and sometimes even win. That is unless the CV starts griefing its own team. Yeah, I asked once for AA support and the CV started bombing me and torpedoing me non-stop until the end of the game. I am not entirely sure why the CV didn't get destroyed for dropping me so many times like when other ships do when they do the same, but since it's wargaming and carriers are their beloved class, they probably consider the damage as collateral and so they do not punish the carriers for that. It's very fair. You know what happens in games where the developers are not money vampires? People vote players out and other takes place, and sometimes players get permanent bans. You know all the other reasons like how a good CV player will never get killed but can kill others from safety, or how they can kill steal, or how they can make the game really stale and more and more and more. Also, I don't care anymore, so I think I'll add this one. If you're making a video playing ranked, playing a CV and debating this subject and your comment is to say if 6 other ships can't handle one destroyer, you have bigger issues, then you're part of the problem. And much like Jon Snow, you understand nothing. Therefore your opinion does not matter, by the way. No, CVs do not belong in this game. There are other playing games out there you could go be playing, and you can even have dogfights in them. I think they're much more fun. So, why are you here if you're playing CV? Are you just a sadist? I sent a replay as well as my friend to Wargaming, and many other players reported this guy. 1 hour after, Wargaming replied with the same BS automated message as usual. 24 hours later, I see that the guy is still playing like nothing ever happened. Again, very fair. After this point, you can enjoy me being dropped by CV. Notice how I only asked for a sport one single time, and I didn't even say anything in chat. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good out there. Thank you and good hunting. Enjoy the rest.
Engine boost deactivated. Problem solved, sir. Engine boost activated.
Protect that area. Affirmative.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. The enemy is about to win. Engine boost deactivated. The enemy team has taken the lead. That's how